Welcome everybody.
We need to heal.
Yeah, it's been a crazy past few sessions, but I'll start off with the recap. Since we've had a long break, since we missed the last
Oh, we
two
lit the
weeks.
thing. I do remember last session.
Okay, I'll give the recap this time. Um,
I do remember last session.
yeah. I'll give the recap this time. Where is Twitch? Because I hear myself. Here it is.
The big fire reminded me.
So, last session, all of you guys finally made your way down into the deepest depths of the ruins of Ostromar, defeating Alric, the king of the Ostromar, a spirit of some sort that was haunting this place, and finally, after some pretty intense combat against his skeletal guards and himself, all of you managed to scrape by and finally defeat him. To give a little more context, you were fighting against, before you were fighting, you had to solve a number of puzzles and defeat a number of monsters. And in the final room, you sacrificed the holy symbol of Ravenkind to the altar to activate the flame. And now, Cal received a similar looking artifact which has effects that which you still don't fully understand. But after defeating Alric, you saw as Cal kind of absorbed his essence into his body, and you watched as the figure that was once this translucent, like, proud figure kind of like his body like collapsed inwards on itself and like shriveled away into dust and disappeared, leaving nothing behind. You all now stand in what remains of the room with corpses and such strewn about. You watch as kind of gather yourselves after this battle. What are you guys doing?
Didn't he have a piece of the sword on him?
He had the sword on him.
No, he had a piece of it on him.
No, he didn't have the sword.
Oh.
He had a piece of it. So,
He had
I
a
need
different
that.
too, I believe.
Yeah, so are you guys going to, like, what would you guys like to do?
Yes.
We do
What are you
investigation.
doing?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
what are you doing?
I'm gonna go investigate his remains.
All right.
I'm gonna waddle over there.
All right. Roll
I don't
me
know where he
investigation
died,
check.
but,
He
you know.
died like right here.
Oh, okay. Investigation check. Go plus 12.
Maddie, are you just staying in the darkness?
Nat 20.
No, I'm gonna
32.
go back into the room now that I'm not like about to die.
Okay. You notice as the
32
body
investigation.
is... Yeah, I saw. You saw as the body is kind of falling apart. Its ashes are kind of returning to what you see the center of the room, heading in this direction. Kind of all of it is like flaking away and floating in this direction, even though there's they kind of just hear in the there's no like wind in here. You're just a distant like
Howl.
I'm gonna follow
howl
it.
in the distance. Yeah, you follow it.
I'm gonna follow the ashes.
Yep.
Okay.
Is there anything in the ashes right now?
No.
Well, that's concerning. All right, this way it is.
Yeah, and they all kind of like gather back on this like structure. It looks like in the center of the room some sort of like what's the word? It looks like a coffin.
Engraving on it?
There There is no engraving on it. It is kind of. It almost looks like this was like crudely put together. Not really something that was well taken care of or of good. Like, it wasn't something that was made with much care. It was as if it was thrown together. It does not match the architecture of the rest of this building. It kind of stands out.
Newer, or does it look like it was just
It looks
together
old.
with
It's
one
hard to
track off
tell.
everything?
Yeah, it's crumbling and falling apart. It's hard to tell.
Is there a way to open it?
Yeah. You could throw the lid open.
I would cautiously check it first for any type of booby.
Roll me an investigation, Marabuk.
Yes, sure. 1 second.
Maybe get out from this side of it so that I don't get crushed.
Okay.
Whoa,
Nat 20.
that's crazy.
Getting all the 20s out this session. You don't see it. There are no traps on this sarcophagus.
Is it? Alright. I would push it open. Does it slide?
Yeah,
towards this
it
direction?
slides off
Is it
and
just like an action?
yeah. It'll slide off. It's like a stone
Alright, I push it
slab
off.
on it. Alright. As you do, the dust kind of like billows out of this sarcophagus and into your face is kind of like it stinks. It smells like rotten fabric and yeah, and dead body. As you look in there, you see the skeletal remains of a figure clutching onto a what looks like a kind of white stone that is kind of humming and glowing faintly.
Is the stone attached to anything? Like, is it on the top of a sword, or is it just
It's
sitting?
just
is it
he's
like a body
holding it.
a
He's
stone?
holding it to his chest, like he's clutching it to his chest.
Is there any heat coming off of it?
Yeah.
We have a glowing stone here. Is this part of the stone we need?
Yeah.
Alice, go ahead, touch it.
I can. Okay. I'll reach for it.
Okay. Easily enough, you're able to grab onto it, and you kind of have to wrestle it from the skeleton's hands, as it's like, you know, a dead man's grip around it. It doesn't want to let it go. But as you do,
Dead guy.
it's not like any sort of like
Yep.
actual struggle. You will eventually like get it out of his hands. You pull it from your its hands, and you kind of feel as if this one is like it's like warmer than the rest. You have all of them still in your bag of holding, right?
Yes.
Okay. They're all, it's like, and almost like it's magnetized, like pulling towards your bag of holding, like towards the rest of them.
You know what? Sure, let's do this here. I'll step away from the coffin, and I will pull out the other two pieces.
Okay.
And while he does that, I investigate the rest of the coffin. Is there anything else in there?
There is, 1 second. There is, at the bottom of the coffin, a lot of gold. It's like, all the way around the edges,
Oh.
it's kind of like there's gold.
Money.
Gold pieces.
How much is it? And we'll share. Divvy it up with the group.
Yeah.
$35,000 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ. many of us are there?
There are 6
No,
of you.
there isn't. I'm only joking.
So
So, quick math. That's like 500
I didn't-
and some change.
no, I didn't.
No,
Oh.
I said.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
There. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
There's about 300 gold in there. Total. Divided among all of you is 50 gold each.
Ooh.
Pretty solid. Money.
Alright. So Atlas, as you kind of draw out these pieces, you are beginning to realize that they are all encased in this, like, stone. They are drawn to each other, but
Yep.
they are encased in this stone, and it prevents it from them from being joined together.
So I need to get the stone off.
Yeah, you would need to, and as much as you would be able to like chip away at it, it does not like, or you would hit it or like slam it against stuff, it does not seem to break.
Okay. So I guess that's why we need to go to that volcano, huh? Need to melt the damn stuff off.
And as you're standing there, kind of figuring this out, on the other side of the room, you start to hear like the rolling of a stone, like against stone. And looking over Marabuk, you see it because of your dark vision. You see as a passage kind of opens up into the side of the wall here.
The passage opened up on the far side. We should investigate.
I will collect up the pieces of the sword then.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of his soldiers, are they around? Was there anything worthy for them or nothing? Nothing great?
Ancient weapons and armor. If you wanted to gather it all up, it would be like mostly stuff made of like bronze and maybe some iron. If that's something you'd be interested in doing.
Yeah, nothing of value to us at this point then.
I mean, nothing too insane.
And what's this looking at here?
Huge cage.
Is there anything?
No,
in it?
there's nothing in there. There's a skeleton within the cage, but that's about it.
Oh,
okay.
Well.
What are Patty,
Ding.
Esmeralda, and Cleffel doing during all of this?
Well, I saw them open it in front of me. I'm just gonna go follow them.
Okay.
I will do the same.
Okay. Are you able to control your guy or no?
No, I am not.
Okay. Esmeralda, are you there?
Mm-hmm. She's gonna do the same thing.
Okay. Alright. So, as all of you are kind of like gathering yourself, you kind of begin to make your way towards the like break in the wall. The pathway goes upwards, and you hear as that howling kind of wind. This is where it is originating from. So you imagine that there is some sort of like,
a strong way
yeah, some sort of surface
opening or
above.
some cave opening or something.
Yeah.
That's just. Am I in the right location for this? Or?
Yeah, you are. Are you all going up into it?
Yes.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Alright, what's the marching order? Because it's about one person wide.
I'm already up front. I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go next.
Alright. Patty?
I'll go.
Third?
Yeah, I'll go third.
Cal will go there. Esmeralda, and then we go there. Okay, cool. Select all of you, and then all of you are kind of like file into this this like ascending staircase that goes up and up and up. You kind of feel like you're walking for like Lord knows how long.
Forever.
Yeah, it goes up for a while, and there is eventually a ladder that kind of leads all of you to the like a hatch door on the roof. That goes into the ceiling of the building.
You know,
All of you climb up
Right,
into
bring it
the
up.
hatch.
Yep.
Alright.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
of course.
You start to hear, as you climb up, the like sloshing of water and like waves hitting up against the rocks alongside you. As you come out, you realize you are on ground level once again. Finally, fresh air.
Hell
And
yes.
you are on what seems to be some sort of dock, and second, I'm gonna change the ambience.
That winding was kind of loud.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool.
It's a ship. Does anybody know how to sail? Wait, we know how to sail. We were on a ship forever.
Dude,
Yeah, we all know how to sail.
So I ask that, and everybody just looks at me like, "The fuck?"
Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten where we began?
Want to strengthen your math and computer science skills? Try Brilliant.
In my
It's an
defense, we've
effective
been
and
through a
fun way
lot
to
of
learn.
traumatic
Built-
stuff since then. But that said, a boat is honestly pretty perfect. Gives us a faster way to get to where we need to go.
It is perfect.
So, as all of you
Almost
step
too
out,
perfect.
onto the docks, you'll see as in the darkness, it's about probably midnight, and the only light is the Barovian moon kind of peeking through the fog. And you see on the docks of this a raggedy, mangy ship. You see, it is ancient, like very, 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 very old. But you notice that there is, it's still floating on the water, regardless. Are all of you guys going to investigate?
Go.
Yeah.
Time to check out this boat.
No, we better at least look at it.
And make sure it won't sink. And it isn't currently infested with skeletons. Or spiders.
As I'm walking out on the dock, just checking it to make sure that it's sturdy enough to hold on.
It's in surprisingly good
I
shape.
look at the-
It is, there is damage to the hull from what you can see just by walking past, but this is underwater. Yeah.
There is a hole in it.
It's damaged. It's like, you can see there's rotting on the wood on the outside of the hull, something maybe need to be replaced, you know, that sort of thing.
Is it within reach for me to jump onto the roof?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely within reach. Are all of you guys gonna jump
I
on?
would pull it closer.
You can't
Yeah,
pull, it's too
let's get
large
on
to,
the boat.
like, pull closer. You'd have to like jump onto it.
How could it
Yeah, you could.
I was just, jump on it.
I can't hear you. What did you say?
I'm able to hold the rope and just use it as I jump onto the deck, or do I need to just do like a random jump onto the deck?
What is it? I mean, you could throw the rope on and kind of like grapple over. It's like a rope with a hook on it.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
And I'll try to should cut on top of that. Sure. But there's nothing else on the top.
There does not seem like there is anything else. Are all of you jumping across?
Yes.
Yes.
As all of you jump onto the ship, you see you jump on, all of you kind of helping each other across. This is a fairly large vessel, kind of like held together. You see the sails are tattered and probably would need to be replaced on multiple places. A lot of planks of wood are rotten and kind of falling apart. But the vessel is existent. There is signs of someone recently being on the ship, as there are, you can see, behind the wheel there is some sort of cannon, like a bombard. So at some point
I don't
someone
think I
has
should be
tried
standing on this.
to refit this ship.
Any indication up here of it's being prepped for to be used, like maybe
You keep going in and out. I'm having trouble understanding you.
Yep. There's the headset. I said, is there any box with supplies in them on the deck that looks like it's being prepped to be set to sail, or is it just like
It looks like that.
just like
It doesn't
down?
look like there are.
Does it look like old stuff?
It doesn't look like there's anything on the ship currently. At least on the top deck, there isn't really. You don't really see anything. Of particular interest. There a lot of the stuff on here looks like it would have been stuff made for a long voyage. Like whatever person that was using this was using it for like
Long trip.
yeah. And it was like the ship stopped here and was like it was never like picked up again. It definitely isn't as old as the rest of this place, this ship. Considering how old the rest of this place is, the ship would not exist had it been that old.
What am I looking at over here?
So that is, from what
Is that
you
just
can
like
tell,
a planter or something?
this? No, this is like it's like a,
I see it. Never mind.
yeah, it's
If I
holding
moved,
up
I
a
could see it,
boat,
yeah.
like a little
Dinghy.
Little dinghy.
yeah.
Old dinghy.
Make fun of my
Ooh,
luck.
hey, there's a brazier here. Can I light this real quick?
Yeah.
Get a little bit of passive light on this thing.
What could happen? Lighting another brazier.
What do you mean another
You should-
brazier?
That
Oh,
frickin'
you mean the other one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, this one doesn't lead to hell though.
Just a regular brazier from the Eden.
This is normal.
Kind of looking around the ship, you notice that the ship was
Where's the
made
lower
for
deck? Big crew.
long voyages in a large crew. Definitely not like a day ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
This-
not a little scary.
It
This
was
is
made for
proper.
yeah. It reminds you a lot of actually the ship that you sailed on to this
Started.
place. Yeah. To IronHold originally.
Do we even have enough people to take care of this? It seems abandoned at the very least. Granted, it is also half a hotel. There
Sure.
are a handful of arrows.
As you're exploring, kind of feel this like creepy like creeping on your spine, like a hair on the back of your neck stands up.
All of us are
Atlas,
just
all of you,
something.
all of you. And as this happens, a chill from the water, kind of like the fog, kind of begins to pick up slowly.
No, don't tell me we're gonna get chased by a second sea monster. I swear to God. You dealt with one.
I have 12 HP.
Let me light this second brazier.
I'm actually going to. Can I even do that? I have no spell slots. What the fuck? I'm so cooked. Guys, we need to
have any?
rest. I have
You
like
How many
need
do you
one.
need spell slot?
I need a heal. I need to heal myself. We should all
reach
long
over.
rest soon.
Soon?
And
Now.
Well, as soon as we can guarantee our
ASAP.
safety during a long rest.
Kind of the river running like kind of give you a reference of where you are. You aren't on like the sea per se. You're on like a running river. Like it's a yeah. You're not like on the ocean or any sort of like deep water. It's probably just deep enough for the ship to travel on. You are
Luckily, this
Right.
river leads us to the volcanoes, which is, I believe, where we need to go to fix up the sword.
so I would reach over
Very
to
convenient.
Atlas. Over Atlas, I touch him, and I roll 2, and I use
don't-
bolstering
I-
magic, and it gives him.
You mean,
give
you mean
him
Patty?
one. Yeah, Patty. Sorry. I reach over to Patty, and gives him 1 second level spot. Freeze up 1 second level spot with bolstering magic.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna use. Well, Are we gonna rest soon?
Can't really guarantee it, but ideally, yes.
Dude. Okay, if we get ambushed, we get ambushed. But I think we need to heal.
Right. Are you gonna long rest on the top of the deck, or are you going to all kind of go under and sleep
We should-
under?
We need
Well,
to
let's-
clear.
let's-
we need to
Let's
clear the bottom
thunder
deck.
and everything first. Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta explore every inch of this boat if we're gonna rest in it.
Which means we still need to check out the front of the ship before we go down below. So let me go do that.
Combat for the cannon. Is there any ammo for it? Does it look like there's ammunition or anything ready
There
for
are
that?
cannonballs laying around, specifically on the brass monkeys.
There's another
Monkey,
little
monkey.
dinghy up here, and there's another brazier. May I light the front brazier as well?
Brass monkey.
We're just gonna take care of all the braziers. That way we can kind of see a little bit without our torch.
And does not sound crazy, but what's exactly a brass monkey?
A brass monkey is
Monkey.
it's basically a it's something that they would have on the deck of a ship to hold cannonballs.
Fair enough. Okay.
And
Really?
funnily,
I didn't know
funnily,
that was
Hey,
actually a
hey
thing.
guys!
funnily enough, they would call
There's a
them.
ballista up here.
Funnily enough,
What
they
were
would
you saying,
call them-
Brandon?
They would call them when it would be really cold. The brass would shrink, and sailors would say it's so cold it freezes the balls off a brass monkey. Fun fact.
It's great. It's great.
So you guys are continuing to explore the ship. You don't see much in the ways of like the ship is beat up and
Ooh,
old,
cannon.
but it's definitely not like unusable. From further inspection now, you imagine that the ship is definitely still like seaworthy.
Inoperable ship. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the front is clear. There's some ballistas, another cannon, and here's some stairs below deck, which I will take below deck. Hold on, hold on. I'm going downstairs.
While he's doing this, what are you guys doing?
If the top deck seems pretty secure, then I would go down and follow too.
Okay. So it doesn't go directly out into the bottom deck where you entered from.
Yep.
One second. Goes.
Take all the time you need.
Oh dang! How am I gonna do this? Are all of you just gonna follow him? That would make my life easier if you would.
Yes. Yes. That sounds better.
You guys stick together.
Better together.
What is Esmeralda doing in all of this, or Cleffel, or any of you?
I don't think Esmeralda's ever been on a ship, right? She's probably like wandering around like, yo,
Okay.
or yeah.
There's
yeah, I think she's probably never really.
You've never been on a ship before.
Marvick
Okay.
ever been
So
on a
you're
ship?
Yeah.
Norbert. Have you ever been on a ship?
Did she seafaring like?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
this one.
Yeah, she's so.
I want to say yes,
She needs her cannon though.
but not on a ship like this.
Okay. Alright. Kind of, the door opens
I
up.
remember a man that saved us once. On a ship like this.
Oh,
May his soul
Captain
rest in peace.
Landon. May his soul rest in peace. He exploded.
Yeah, he saved our
I'm
lives.
gonna pour out like a cup of water just right onto the deck. Pour one out for him.
That's not healthy for the wood.
Shut up. It's in the water.
Yeah, Bruh.
Just because it is doesn't mean it's a good idea.
What are you guys doing? Yeah,
Let us
I've
pour
loaded
one
the,
out for
the next
Captain
map.
Landon. Okay. Oh, this is
That's
the
not
next
the.
one?
No, it's not. It's like the inside. So like, if you go south, there's the inside room here, and then if you go north, there's the inside room here.
Yeah, I'll follow Patty.
Okay, you're following Patty. You guys kind of, if you go into the left room and the right room, there's like a mess hall, and then going into the left room here,
Munitions and weapons.
munitions area, and then on the right side there is a like a cook's room.
Now this is my kind of room.
Yep, there's a lot of
But I'll come
from
back.
what you can see, just by entering in there and looking around. There is a ton of cannonballs in the corner. And on the other side of the room in this chest is a store of black powder. And
Hell yes.
on this rack, there is what looks like some sort of like from what you can tell, some sort of prototype, like a small, like it looks like a small cannon about the size of your shoulders, but it's really wide. So it's not like a hand cannon like you have. It's like a mounted gun that would go on the side of a ship.
Ah.
It's much more compact. And then
I'm gonna
on
have
here,
to move a table in here. Look.
this is what you can, from what you can tell, just like maces and flanged weapons.
Yeah. There's a training dump.
Yes. Patty, in the mess hall, I imagine you went in there because you are famished.
Yeah.
There
That's
is
exactly what I was
2
thinking.
raw
I saw-
steaks
I smelled
on
food.
the grill. I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw as you're smelling them.
Oh god. Alright. And see if I don't throw up. Oh,
No, you don't throw up, but you are immediately taken into some sort of frenzy as your the
Oh,
smell of this meat kind of hits your nose. You are like all you can think about is eating, and you just dive onto the butcher's table there and just start like eating and taking bites out of the meat and stuffing
shit.
your face as quickly as possible. Like and it's audible from the other room.
Oh my god.
Kind of hear
I'm
like
just absolutely
Patty like
scarfing- I'm
scarfing
absolutely
down, and you
scarfing
hear him
down.
like growl, like his like growling his whole body.
Oh my god. This is embarrassing. But I'm getting food in my body. I don't care if it's 3 days
Patty, Patty, is everything okay? Patty, what the hell are you doing?
old.
What?
Patty, you don't even realize they enter the room as you're eating. You are just so focused on like all of you walk in and see him just like stuffing his face with meat.
Doing a mukbang.
Like shoveling food into his mouth. You enter the room, and as
I'm going full Nikocado avocado.
yeah. Yeah, you guys
Somebody
you guys
stop him.
look
Somebody
at him.
stop him before he makes himself sick.
Are you going to stop him, Atlas?
I don't have the strength. I don't think.
Are you gonna like reach out and touch him at all?
Not with my hand. Let me see. I have like a crowbar.
Hitting that. That move.
I don't have
so
I don't have a crowbar.
It's so gross.
I do. No wait, I do have a crowbar. I'm gonna poke him with the end of my crowbar.
Okay. You poke Patty with the
Sorry,
end
my-
of the crowbar,
my
and
audio
Patty
went out.
lunges at you from across the room. And
Oh shit.
I would like you to second. I will roll this for you,
Oh,
Patty.
this is a terrible
One
idea.
second.
Why are you trying to pry me from my meat? Please chow down.
I cast fuck. I cast catapult on Patty, so the moment he touches me, he just goes pop.
I would like you to roll this, Patty.
Oh boy.
Oh no! Oh boy!
As you dive at
I hope that you have his.
as you dive at him.
I
All right.
hope that you have really shitty strength like I do.
Oh,
You bitch!
No.
Go ahead and roll the crit damage.
No. No. Why did I have to get a 20 on that? Come on.
It's a PvP.
What the hell?
A crit hits no matter what. Okay.
Thank God.
You take 5
Thank
damage.
God.
Ouchies.
Fuck that one.
So Patty dives at you, and literally as you like raise your arm to recoil against him, he like takes a chunk out of your arm with his teeth, and is just and as this is happening, he's going to try and bite you again unless you attempt to stop him.
Easy. I will.
Okay.
Let me see. What do I have at my
actually, as I see
disposal?
that, as I see that, am I allowed to use my reaction?
Yeah. What are you doing?
The sentinel attack? I would
We're just
use
gonna- What are you gonna
just
use?
to try to grab him and kind of throw him to my hands. I would just roll better than
Make a
sentinel attack.
melee attack, and you're no
Yeah.
longer raging at this point.
This boy Patty
Correct.
and a full Nelson, so you can play nice with the other children at the playground.
You know how to do that? You want me to
No
do it for you?
biting, okay? No biting.
I'm just
You
going,
might need to
I
put
was just going to
Patty
do
down.
an attack.
Yeah, an unarmed strike. Unarmed strike. I'll do it. You want me to do it for you? Or do you know how to?
Actually, I have grapple, which is probably what I'm really trying to do at this point.
Okay.
So grapple,
Oh,
Patty,
and then
that would mean he's going to
Yes.
try and grapple you. I would like you to roll a strength saving throw or dexterity, whichever one's higher.
Oh boy. Alright. Well, let's see. Which one is higher? My strength is lower, my dex is crazy.
Okay.
My strength is 0,
Dexterity
my
save.
dex is 6.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
So, Marabou kind of grabs you and like pulls you off of Atlas and slams you into the ground, and you're kind of shaken out of this like feral like instinct that you were put into for that moment, and you just have like a chunk of flesh in your mouth that is Atlas.
Me.
Oh. I sort of like realized that, so I'm like coming out of it, right?
Yeah, you are. You kind of like Marabuk has your
I would
like
be
chest to
appalled.
the ground.
I'm appalled. Like spit it out. Look at the Atlas. Start fucking sobbing.
It's like in
Profusely
Madagascar. when
sobbing.
Alex eats murder.
Ah,
You got, like, a
yes,
bite of his
I love
blood.
healing
Profusely
20
sobbing.
HP.
Yeah, I looked at Mitchell and I saw a giant steak. I saw a giant
You're
piece
counting
of
the
steak.
freckles on his ass. 1,
Alright.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 freckles on your butt.
All right.
I don't
That's
All right,
As I
so
see
you
him-
are being held to the ground by Marabuk. You awaken from this torpor. You spit out
Profusely
the
sobbing.
meat, and what are you? Are you like sobbing, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like genuinely, genuinely sobbing in horror.
What do you do,
Sobbing
Marabuk?
in
Do you let him go
horror
at this point?
at the scene before me?
I would get off of him and kind of still holding him. I would pick him up, help him to his feet, and push him a little further away from Atlas,
Yeah.
just to push him, just to give some separation, but not aggressively.
Okay.
Just separating them, and almost putting myself between him and Atlas, so he would have
Yeah.
to go through me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would. Are you all right? You lost it for a second.
The hunger.
This curse on us must be fixed.
It needs to
We
end.
need to get this shit
Can
moving.
you restrain yourself?
I think so.
And the meat that's there,
It's gone now.
is
He's-
it all
he's-
gone?
gone?
Give out-
He's
Sorry,
okay.
it's gone.
I was
It's
gonna
already
take it and
gone.
throw it out. To
My
kind of,
belly.
I was kind of gonna take it just to kind of prevent it from reinitiating it, and then I would.
It is gone at this point. He
Well-
has eaten it all, like rather quickly.
I would smack on the. Come, my friend. We will find our way back
Alright.
and get us out of here.
Ooh, hey, a note.
All right.
It's a note.
So
It's a
actually, the food is not rotten in this room. This is actually looks like some sort of fresh
Thank God.
fresh grains and apples and such. It looks like a lot of this is like still new. Like this ship is not like as ancient or abandoned. It's old, but it's not abandoned entirely. And you kind of reach over and looking at the note on the looking at the note on the barrel there, it's addressed to all of you, actually. It says, "To my
My
dearest
name?
friends, yeah, the Guardians of Gothiscanza, and Esmeralda d'Avenier, Atlas Starfall, Marabuk, Patty Murphy, Hal, to whom it may concern, this is a gift from a friend." And it's just marked at the bottom, the faceless.
Well,
Faceless.
we have a new mysterious.
We know who the faceless. We know who the faceless are.
Oh right, yeah, the change of. Well then.
Well, I wonder how Kai thinks of. He's the only one they didn't address the last name. because he doesn't
I
have.
suppose that means that this player, I guess that means that the vessel is secure. We should immediately prep for departure, sooner rather than later.
All right. How about I sleep?
Alright, are all of you going to take a long rest then?
Yeah, I also
Oh, did
want
we go
to
down there?
Yeah.
make sure. I want to make
Let's
sure
find
Atlas
the
is
crew
okay
out
after I bit his arm off or whatever. I bit a chunk out of
Oh,
his.
Yeah.
I healed up, and I rolled max numbers,
So-
I'm great.
He's doing fine, but he is still missing a chunk of flesh out of his arm. Like,
There's
know.
a patty-shaped bite.
yeah. a mouth-shaped bite chunk missing of his arm.
There's a mouth-shaped
Which-
bite.
Honestly, it isn't really, like, uncommon for you guys to have, like, bites and shit on you, so, like, you know, you guys get bitten and fight claws and shit all the time. So,
It'll come back. I just need to eat right for like a week, and that'll take
I'm sorry.
forever. Because I don't eat right. But
I'm sorry. Sorry.
alright. All of you guys going down to the bottom deck and taking a long rest? Are you guys going to start sailing now, or are you going to, stay in port while you, or stay docked here while you do that? Like, for your watch, each of you could.
We should stay docked.
If we
Well, we can't move the ship.
if we set
We can't
sail,
move the
we'll be
ship while
out.
everyone's asleep. It takes more than one person to sail the ship, though.
yeah, it takes we'd need all of us to crew a ship of this big. Of this size. Correction, sorry.
Oh, Lord, this big.
Crew of this big. So let's find the crew quarters and settle down for the evening.
All of you guys make your way down to the, bottom deck of the ship. Alright. You see some crates next to the stairs as you guys are walking past them. In the next room, there's cots. Not really cots, hammocks hanging from all around the room.
Hammocks. This is a huge crew quarters. More clothes and a wall. This thing needs a lot more. Ooh, hey, a door.
Are we able to see what's in the crates?
Yeah, searching the crates, cracking it open, you see that there is munitions, more gunpowder in like white bags, and there
I don't
is
think that this is supposed to connect.
long-term storage of like food and such there. It does.
Over
It's
here?
another
Is this
staircase.
supposed to be a wall?
No, I think that's a staircase, but whatever. You can enter through there. It doesn't really matter. You have to go all the way around.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's these look like long-term travel supplies, and investigating them, you do actually see a familiar seal on there, not of Barovia, but of IronHold. Like this ship was stolen
IronHold.
from IronHold, perhaps.
From IronHold people. Ooh, hey, some more crates.
That
Can I check
is-
what's in here?
Yeah. So those crates are also marked with the crest of IronHold. Opening them, you see in each of them there are different types of like shot. So there's the regular cannonballs. There's grape shot, which is basically a canister, which is like a cartridge, basically like not a metal like bullet, but like a paper wrapped thing with like preloaded. Basically, you just place it inside of the cannon and light it and it goes off. And inside of that there is like a bunch of golf ball size cannonballs. So when it goes off, it's like a shotgun.
Yep.
Each one is about the each
bullets.
bullet is about the size of your hand, your palm. So they're quite large.
Okay. Got you.
And then on the right side here, it is all drinking water.
Water, that's great. Got fresh water. Do we want to rest now, or are we happy with how much we've explored? We can reasonably say.
I wanna
that
sleep. I want to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at 1 HP. I think I'm good.
That's kind of hefty.
Any objections? Jack? Haley?
What's going on?
They're gonna take a long rest.
Oh, okay. On the
You
boat.
guys, yeah, on the boat.
Okay, sure. I thought
Okay.
we just long rested.
No,
Are we doing another one?
no, you haven't just long rested.
No, we haven't long rested?
No.
This is
A lot of you are on like 1 health still. Half health.
Oh,
Very further.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, I'm just more saying, like, if you guys want to explore more, I don't know, like, if you've been, like, paying attention. Yeah. But the crates on the
No, I've
ship
been paying
are
attention. I
okay.
heard the letter.
Okay, and the crates on the ship are marked with IronHold, like, markings as if they are from there. Like a lot of
Very
the ship is.
Is there more? How much more to the ship? Is there?
You're not sure. There's the whole
Is
like.
there like
We
the
haven't
whole
found the
underside to the
captain.
hold?
Yeah. You haven't found the captain's
Okay.
quarters,
We haven't
and you
found the
haven't
captain's
found.
quarters.
I'd say
Yeah.
let's just do that in the morning
Okay.
because we're all like on the brink of dying.
Okay. Are any of you taking watch?
We're all
while you sleep?
exhausted. I would stay up a little bit longer
Yes.
than everyone else. Yeah.
Yes, you guys are taking watches. Okay. Who's staying up
Yeah,
when?
rotation.
I'll do first one.
I'm sleeping.
Can I do my little ritual cast?
Oh yeah.
Little spirit animal?
Yeah.
Yeah!
What are you gonna
I'll
do?
that when I'm doing flag walk.
Okay.
I'll like,
Are you taking second watch?
yeah, I'll wait. Sure.
We need
Who's
two more
taking
watches,
third
right?
watch and fourth?
I'll take fourth.
Okay. Then fourth.
Will that be Murder for third, assuming he returns in time? Or
We could have Esmeralda take that fourth watch.
third what?
The fourth one, because Patty's taking.
Patty's taking fourth.
Okay. Yeah, he'll Esmeralda take third watch.
I just want to take the last one.
Okay.
He wants
Esmeralda
to
will
eat me
take-
more.
Esmeralda will take the third watch then, if she is okay with that. Hello?
I don't think. I don't know. We have AFK.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright. We can give the Murberg if he comes back in time.
Alright. So, we'll start off with the first watch. As you guys are kind of, yeah. You guys are kind of settling in for your watch. Is there anything are you just sitting around in the, deck there, or are you going to be walking around?
I need to work on something. I'm not going to walk around the ship. I'll stay here and keep watching on my friends, but while I am, I need to finally make a new Steel Defender.
Okay. Are you keeping the door open while you're doing this?
I will close the door.
Okay.
Keep the cold out.
Okay.
Now that I've got my bonus actions back, I can kind of like do this. So yeah, I'm working on a Steel Defender, just chilling, sitting there, glancing up, glancing at everybody, making sure that they're all sleeping.
Fill your potatoes?
So as you're starting your thing, it's quite loud.
Oh, well then I'd sit outside then. That way. This is like the way in. Yeah. I'm like sitting on one of these crates. Watching. Do. Backflip. Not really, but no. Welcome back.
Yep. I'll take the third watch if that's what you decided anyway, so that's fine.
Cool. Oh god, we're gonna need an updated token. Updated token.
Hmm?
Nothing. Stuff that we'll take care of it. Anywho. Do I need to roll anything?
Yeah, 1 second.
Take all the time you need.
So, as you are getting ready for your watch, you're creating your Steel Defender. I imagine that takes some sort of like, like ratcheting or, like
Yeah,
building.
probably. It's probably mechanical gears and shit, so that'll take some work.
Okay. So you're being like relatively loud, I would imagine. Kind of just like on the other side of the door you hear like creaking, and as you're as you're sitting there, Atlas, kind of just working away, are you paying attention for anything like particularly, just any sort of out of the ordinary? Or are you more focused on your
He's probably honestly focused on his work.
Okay.
Let's face it, this is Atlas. He takes pride in his work, and if it's subpar, then he's very unhappy.
Okay, that's fine. Oop, sorry, I didn't do that. So you do that. You're focused more on your work, and as you're working, you kind of notice as the fog begins to roll in from the top deck down below. Just a subtle kind of mist for a majority of your watch, but don't notice anything particularly off or
weird about it. It's not making me hallucinate yet.
Okay. Is it my watch yet?
no. It's still
No.
Atlas's watch. You will begin to hear a kind of like something like thudding above overhead in the on the top deck. Like almost
Oh.
what you hear to be like footsteps.
Oh no.
Very, very slow pace. But you kind of hear like the clicking of the like feet on the deck. Sounds like they are
I
wearing
stopped my
spurs.
work. I stopped my work, and I look up at the ceiling. I reach for my gun.
Okay. You grab your hand cannon.
No, I'll get up. Do I wake someone else up for this? You know what? I'll
Fine, go do it
investigate
yourself.
I'll go do it myself. And if
Okay.
something goes wrong, I'll shoot and people will wake up. I'll go upstairs and check it out.
Okay. You walk upstairs onto the top deck of the ship, and you hear distantly, like, the footsteps are still kind of, like, slowly walking. It's coming from,
Is
like...
it coming closer?
It's like as if it was coming from the docks where you got on the ship towards you.
I'll go over to the side of the ship and check over the railing.
Okay.
Ah, the razors went out. That's concerning. Well, this is gonna be bad. No.
So as you get to about there, you see the outline of a figure kind of standing there looking at you. The fog kind of obscuring exactly the person, the individual.
Who goes there?
In a very dark, wispy voice, you hear crackling from the mist.
Don't do it, Mitchell. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
The faceless? A friend of the faceless?
You do not get a reply.
Hooked.
What brings you here? Oh! Oh, no.
What?
What about me?
Can you hear me? Or is it cutting out?
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear it.
I can hear it, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Genius.
Thank you.
He needs but a subtle push to reach.
And I assume you're here to provide that.
Indeed.
Um,
Already working. Tandem.
what price? A formal recruit.
Just in.
Huh. Is it worth a favor that'll probably end up with me dead?
Learn from all of us. Don't sell your soul.
With your inventions.
This is my weakness. Ah. You are. I can't deny that.
What
He's saying all the right things.
is just perspective?
Rachel's getting freaky. Well, you're saying all the right thing.
This is crazy. And you're not gonna word this in such a way that, oh no, the favor is your soul, you're gonna explode, sort of thing. I kind of think I need my soul to help a friend of mine who's already sold his on my behalf. It's a complicated story.
Don't need yours.
Don't you take up that deal, Mitchell. Don't you dare.
If you take up that deal, don't make the mistake. Don't make the same mistake that all of us made.
Don't you take
Do you
up
have
that
a
deal.
name? Do you have a name? Names are plenty relevant, especially when it comes to deals. I'd like to know who I will potentially be working with. Are you a friend of Vlad? No. That's a good point. I'm gonna regret this.
Genius when he sees it.
I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'll do it. Let's make a deal.
Bro.
I'm gonna make more bad decisions.
You hear as the heels, the metal on the bottom of his shoes kind of clicks against the wood as it approaches closer at this point, just on the edge of your light, and you watch as a gauntlet kind of reaches out from the darkness.
You're a friend of the Black Rider. Aren't you? This is going to be very, Very
As you
I'll
kind
shake
of
his
stand
hand.
there. Okay. You're gonna shake his hand? Alright.
Unless he's gonna do something while I'm standing there. I can hold off for 2 seconds.
No, he's just offering his hand out to you for you to shake on it.
I'll shake on it.
Oh my god, you're such a crack.
Wait, you didn't even say what he's gonna help you with.
Awaits. As you
Say that
shake
again?
his hand.
Sorry.
He says insight awaits. As you shake his hand, it kind of like disappears like in your hand. Like as you're holding on to it, it kind of like blows away. Like you were holding on to like nothing. And you're kind of standing there.
God, Mitchell, you're such a knowledge goblin.
I am a knowledge goblin. I love it.
Goblin knowledge.
Everyone's gonna hate it when I tell them about this.
Yeah, you probably just got us all killed.
Well,
From here on, any wrongdoings you commit, I blame it on you.
Is there anything else out here that needs my attention?
No. That was all you heard up on the top deck.
I'll start going back downstairs.
Okay.
God damn it.
I made a deal with something. A friend of a friend. Okay. Oh. I can't wait to get weird visions tonight. I sit back down in the crate.
Continue working on your
Yeah.
Steel Defender. Yeah. For the rest of your watch, it's quiet. And that's it for the rest of your watch.
I'm
You're
just
able
gonna
to
start
finish
getting
your
the
Steel
Oppenheimer,
Defender.
like atoms splitting apart hallucination.
Or should I tell them? I don't know if I should tell them. I should probably tell them. They're gonna hate it. Oh God, what have I done?
Well, the first person you're gonna be telling is me, because you gotta wake my ass up. Hope you're ready.
But what if it's useful? What if I make really good stuff and it helps us take down Vlad and then I can save all of my friends?
Sure.
Okay, that's the rest of my watch, I guess.
Okay. Going to wake up Cleffel, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up to Cleffel and shake him awake. You tell him?
Yes. I should tell him, I understand. I am going to bite the bullet. I'm gonna tell him. I will tell him what I witnessed. Because it is the truth. I shake Cleffel awake. Cleffel. Cleffel. Wake up. Cleffel, wake up. My watch. It's over.
Oh, what?
Hey. So, during my watch, it was mostly quiet, but something did show up.
I'm gonna, like, sit up a little bit. Uh-huh. Go on.
It knew who I was.
What? What did it look like?
I didn't really get a good look at it, but it seemed armored. Wore some sort of spurs. Had a gauntlet.
Uh-huh. What did it sound like?
Spoken whispers, mostly.
My head's gonna kind of like...
Nothing to worry about.
I'm gonna, like, sit up a little bit more. Give me your best depiction of what it sounded like.
Go ahead.
I'm not doing it.
I'm a weird, whispery guy.
That's your best impression of it? Alright, roll me a performance check. Roll me a performance check right now.
Go, performance check. 2. That is about
it's
how I did. A 1, actually.
Yeah. It's about as well as you. It sounds like a pretty cool dude, actually. He sounds pretty sick to you.
I'm gonna sit up.
Sounds like a regular guy.
Like,
You kind of said it in his normal voice.
Sounds nothing like the guy I was thinking about then. All right.
He called himself
a guy talk about.
He called himself a friend of a friend and said he recognized genius when he saw it. And he offered me
I'm gonna
insight.
put my hand to my chin and just kind of stare at Mitchell. What was that first part again?
Friend of a friend?
I'm gonna look at him like dead in the face with a fucking glare. Are you sure the way you just described him is how you saw him?
More or less. He complimented my weapon craft. He offered me insight, something that would help push me to make better weaponry and crafts and whatnot. He asked for a favor in return, something that'll help. Huh?
I'm gonna do the, you're such an idiot. Why would you do that?
Because if I can make better weaponry, we can use it against Vlad.
Do you even know what the favor is?
No. But I did take that into account.
Well, you're gonna get us all killed.
Hey, I'm not gonna get us all killed. Probably.
You realize how many of us already have bad spirits following us? I can count 2. And you're looking at 1.
I just want to help you guys.
So you made a deal with something you couldn't even see?
Look, if it's that big a deal, I'll handle it myself.
Do you know who did that same exact thing and then brought all of you into my own little hell dimension inside of my head?
Well, that was you asking us to help you, and then we did. Sort of. It was weird.
Y'all didn't really fix anything, now did you? Well, I'm gonna stand up and, like, grab my glaive off the wall. I hope you're able to live with your decisions. And I'll just step away from, Atlas.
Walk out into the hallway where,
There's nothing else I can.
walk past him. Gonna light a torch. I'm just gonna sit at the edge of the light.
I'll hand him my torch as he walks past. I'll hold it out to him. And then I'll lay down. And then I'll lay down.
So you kind of step out into the cabin. You watch. It's quiet for the most part. I mean, you hear the hull kind of creaking.
I'll start like flicking the. Yeah, I'll start flicking the torch around and like looking around. Odd guy, huh? Fucking dumbass. I'm gonna sit, like, I'm gonna go kinda, actually, can I go up?
Up?
Like, up to the top?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to change the map. Just, like, I wanna just go up to the top, and then I wanna, like, look off the edge into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Like, out to the sea.
The water is kind of
This
into...
is where...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. I said first.
Okay. As you kind of go up onto the top deck, The water is kind of like pushing up against the like the hull of the ship, kind of a little more rapidly at this time, going westwards. And fog is kind of
Is it going away from the shore?
yeah. It's a river. You're not like on the
Like the
ocean.
water is.
You're going
Oh,
towards
okay.
like
But
it's
that's what-
downriver, basically.
Okay.
It's like pushing
Yeah,
a
I'll
little
just
more
be kind
like
of
harshly
looking out
though.
into the water. Okay. This is where I'll start my meditation to bring out my spirit animal.
Okay.
I'll just sit down and kind of like keep looking out into the thing. I'll just close my eyes.
Alright.
If anybody good can hear me inside my head, please show yourself. I need something. Anything. Please tell me what I need to do.
You kind of feel like you smell it before you see it, but there's a like it smells like kind of like almost like a cinnamon scent, and it's kind of sweet.
Ooh, that's good.
And then
What
you
is
see
that?
kind of like
Paprika? No.
see
I'm
reflecting
gonna open my eyes.
as you open your eyes. You look out onto the water again, standing like a ethereal kind of ghostly figure on the water. There's some sort of animal. Looks like a antlered kind of moose, large creature.
I'll wave my hand to it. Hello.
It bows its head to you as you do, and begins walking almost on the water downriver.
Whoa. Is this where I must go?
There's no
Will I find
direct
good things that way?
there's no direct answer, but as you kind of like look off in that direction, you'll see other kind of like the same type of creature kind of standing on the edge of the water, the bank, on the other side of the river. Ethereal, kind of blue.
I'll nod my head to it, kind of like bow my head to it. Then I'll raise my hand and I'll just go, "Thank you, wise one."
There's no direct reply, but you feel the wind kind of pick up against your hair, and almost like an acknowledgement of your statement.
I'll turn around and like sit down on the deck of the ship and like look forward onto the ship. Just kind of hold the torch and just sit and like think. Take the thinker pose.
What are you thinking about? Specifically?
What Cleffel should do to become better. How we can succeed. How we can help his friends. How we can kill Vlad.
Any thoughts about what or where you'll go after all of this?
Adding tip.
Hmm?
Yeah. Yes.
Where would you go?
I'll step back down into the hole where everyone else is.
No, I'm asking, like, if you're thinking about, like, I asked you if, you had any thoughts on, like, where or what you would do after all of this.
Oh. Oh man, that's a crazy question, actually. I don't know. See, here, I guess this is the best way I'll put it. There really isn't anywhere for me to go. I never really had a home. So these people that I'm following are like the only people I know. At least, especially now since I've been with them for so long, these are the only people I know extremely personally. So I find that I would probably just keep following them.
Okay.
I don't have like any of my own aspirations. It's just follow everyone else. I guess I'll hit my existential crisis of what am I doing?
Yeah. You think about that pretty deeply for what you imagine is a while. It's like the time passes. Are you thinking about the world?
Look at my fingernails and like the dirt and like the dried blood on them. Man, this sucks. I wonder what time it is. I'll sit up. Can I tell, like, if it's been a while? Like,
Probably been
just
sitting
looking up at,
around
like,
for
the moon.
like an hour, maybe, at this point, kind of just thinking. You got another 3 hours on your watch. Keeping an eye out and looking around, you don't really... Not super eventful, outside of
Is there,
that.
like, a crow's nest on the boat?
Yeah. Yeah, there would be. It's, the ladder that would
climb
get
up
up
to
to it. It's a rope ladder, and it's tattered and kind of destroyed.
Can I find, like, an alternate way up, or no?
You have to, like, climb the mast like a monkey.
Can I try and do that?
Alright, I'm gonna have...
How are you gonna get back down, bro?
That's for future him to worry about.
I can jump into the water, maybe.
Bro, he's gonna get stuck up there like a cat in a tree.
I'm rolling an athletics check for you. Of which you got a 18 on, so you're able to get up there. You like hug it like a tree, and like muscle your way up. So you're up in the crow's nest now, kind of like looking out on the water.
I'll just kind of look around, like, in general, all of our surroundings.
Yeah, looking around, you see, to the west, there's, along the shoreline from up here, you can definitely see the rest of the ruins of the city. The parts that you guys kind of walk past to get to, like, the actual, like, part that wasn't just, like, dust. And...
Right.
you kind of see the glimmering, like, light. And looking back on the part where you just exited from, you see the keep, like, super high up above you. Almost like there's, like, a cliff edge from the water to where you are currently.
Okay.
And staying up there for, I imagine to be the rest of your watch. It's not really super eventful in any sort of way. You may see like the occasional like light on the road in the far distance on the other side of the river. There's like a windmill kind of like slowly turning in the wind, and a clearing in next to it, kind of where there's this field, and on that, next to that, there is a path that kind of goes around the river on the opposite side from you, where you're at.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep that all in mind. Make like a mental note of where everything is. And I guess I'll try and climb down.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll with disadvantage to get down. get a 12, which is above average, but you manage to hang on. You kind of like have a moment where you step off. You're about to get down, and you're like, oh, how am I gonna get down from here? And then you just are like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna get down from here. How are you gonna jump? Are you just gonna jump, or are you gonna like try and like? Because the crow's nest is like it's like a platform, and then the way you climbed up was from the mast, which is in the middle of the thing. So what you did was like you basically like mountain climbered your way up, and then like grabbed on.
Yeah, what I'll do is like I'll hang off the ledge, like facing obviously towards the mast, and then I'll like kind of swing my way onto the mast. And instead of climbing down, I'll just like slide down, get splinters all up in my gooch.
Yeah. So as you do that, you slide down and you get down relatively easily. All of you are gonna hear a loud like thud as Cleffel hits the deck. And he walks back down. Who are you waking up next? You wake up Marabou, or are you gonna wake up Esmeralda?
Who's next?
I thought I was.
You could either do Esmeralda or you could do Marabou, whichever one. Because I had asked either of you, and neither of you were there.
Oh.
So.
I'll wake up Arbor.
Okay.
I just got to the ring, so I'm gonna be heading out. I don't know if Haley's gonna join the call or not.
Okay. Alright. So you wake up Marabou.
Indeed. And this is where I must get going.
Alright. I imagine you inform him of
I'll tell
everything
him
in your watch.
Yeah, I'll tell him
You
what
tell him-
Mitchell told me.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's the most important thing, and I'll just be like, keep an eye on him. I'll go back to bed. Alright,
Okay.
I gotta go.
Alright.
All right.
Waking up for...
I'll see y'all later.
See you later, Mr. Bud.
Bye.
Now, waking up for your watch, Marabou, you are informed of everything that has occurred. What are you doing?
I would go ahead. I'd tell him, okay, I'm aware of what's happening, and then I would do a patrol around the boat just to make sure everything is okay first, because it didn't sound like they did that. So I would first check down here to make sure that the lower decks are okay, and then I would also patrol the top deck as well.
Alright.
So just doing that. Yep.
Can't see you.
Can't see me? I could see you. Alright. Let me go back into the other room.
Yeah. one second.
That's fine. Now the stream is actually all black.
I know, that's what I was having problems with. I couldn't see your perspective on the stream. No,
Gotcha.
it's... There we go. Sorry about that. So, you said you're going to patrol the deck?
Correct.
Okay. You begin patrolling. Is there anything you're particularly watching out for as you're doing this?
Well, I'd want to
Okay,
make sure.
Looking for holes in the
well,
hull,
yeah.
or like
I
places that need
am.
to be repaired, or like what are you
That's gonna be.
specifically looking for?
That's going to be the morning tasks, I believe.
Mhm.
So this is going to be more just patrolling to make sure to see if I see the creature that Atlas saw, and also just to make sure that we're safe because we're also very wounded from our last battle.
Yeah.
So just kind of making sure to protect the team to make sure that they're able to get their rest to heal.
Okay. So you kind of walk around.
And yeah, also if there's anything strange going on, any weirdness or
Yeah. Since you fell asleep, there is now like fog in the lower deck. As you're walking around, it makes it harder to see.
is it are we able to like close the doors or something to prevent the fog from coming
No,
in?
there's not really a door on the to the top deck. It's like a stairway just downstairs.
Gotcha.
So you're walking around, looking around. Is there you're just watching out for anything that is like approaching the ship? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And the smell brings me back to a time as I walk, I smell the water. This isn't ocean, so it's not like it's not like seawater
No, it's not
smell,
seawater.
right?
It's like a freshwater river. Kind of goes out
Nice.
into like brackish water later on, but not nowhere around here.
Gotcha. All right. Sounds bring me back to a time when I was on the boat and I was captured, and I was so much full of rage, and it reminds me of teachings of my father. He would try to teach me when I was a young, angry orc. He would teach me about understanding to not be angry and understanding the world around you, and to try to think before you act, kind of. And the moment would there, and I remember special moments where he would have these lessons with me, and this particular lesson in mind is when he would give me his necklace, feeling a little bit of sadness that I had gotten rid of it. One of the other torchlight, and just thinking, I have to remember to ask this to build it, make me something similar to it again. Perhaps it won't be the same. It'll still be something to remind me of it. And then I would kind of try to shake my head like, no time for this now. Think where we are, stay in the moment. And I would continue to monitor the deck.
Okay. As you're kind of like thinking about the past and all the stuff that you've been through, it definitely the smell of this place reminds you of like it's like it almost always kind of smells like sulfur and gunpowder in the hull here.
Mm-hmm.
So that smell particularly may remind you of like some of the more recent battles, particularly the one when they invaded the Ostromar, not Ostromar, sorry, Gothisganza, and how that battle was narrowly won, and how you remember at some point thinking about wanting to go and revisit the prophecy lady, the leader of the nomads. Thinking about where she was going next, and where you may be headed. Kind of pieced together, like,
Yes. It was so long ago. When we thought of when we saw her, or at least it feels so long. And we visited her in her tent, and remembering the words kind of leading me to say that it's not all just about brute force, and trying to think of how much we've since.
distinctly remember her bringing up how your group is different. She talked about briefly in your last encounter with her how your future is very unclear, which is odd. Typically, she's able to get a reading distinctly on what comes next for a lot of her patrons, or even her people who visit her. And you think that the next time that you are able to see her, you should definitely consider
Yes,
another reading, perhaps.
we should revisit and see if we come further.
Entering this room, there's a, you see in the corner there's a, looks like some sort of furnace. Across the room, like a workstation.
And is this like extra wood and stuff like that?
Yeah, those are extra planks in case,
Repair the ship,
yeah.
Walk back up.
You walk up to the top deck.
Yep. Just as part of my patrol.
As you walk up to the top deck, it is almost blinding the fog with your light. The light kind of like bounces off of it and back, and it's hard to see in the darkness. Though you have dark vision, it helps, but it is significantly more difficult.
So, thinking that the light is reflecting off the fog, I would, whisper magic word Ignis Lux, and it would cause the sword to go out, and I would kind of just sit there to see if perhaps that will help with the vision.
Makes it a little easier, but the fog still definitely is hard to see through on its own. It's not like it's just like mist. It's very dense.
And I would sit here and listen to hear if I hear anything, to see if I notice any kind of movement or anything on the deck besides my own.
As you're kind of sitting there, listening, I want you to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
15.
You hear the creaking of the ship, and you hear some sort of like scraping sound up against the side of the hull in the northeastern part of the ship.
I would walk to it to investigate it. Am I able to tell if it's lower deck or upper deck or?
It sounds like it's
just
on
go
the
up?
outside, kind of look
Come
down,
over here.
looking in
Yep.
the water.
Kind of look along the side.
Yeah, you would be able to see it from there. You see as looking down at the water, there's like something like floating in the water. It looks like some sort of it's hard to make out exactly what it is from up here, but it looks like it's just something floating, bumping into the ship, and kind of look more, and you notice it's not just one thing. You see as you look up the river, sorry, that's downriver. You look downriver. You see more of these things kind of just like floating down the river. It's about like 5 feet long. Some of them longer than others.
Am I able to determine exactly what it is, or?
Not from all the way up here. The fog kind of obscures it.
And is there a ladder or something going down to the smaller ship on the right, on the eastern side of the ship?
It's currently at the same level as the top deck, so you could just hop on it if you wanted.
Okay, it's not lower. Okay.
Mhm.
Yep, I would jump
There's like
over to that ship
Okay.
just to take a look at it.
All right. You hop onto the little ship.
Correct.
It doesn't really help you get any closer to it. You'd have to lower the crank downwards.
No, that would be loud. That would wake everybody up. I would examine the little ship a little bit.
There's a rope on the little ship that you might be able to
And,
tie to yourself and lower yourself down.
Okay, I would do that. I would back down, climb down, and do that.
Okay.
That's what it is.
As you're like lowering yourself down, you see as these things are like flowing down the river, it's like it's an increasing amount. It's not like it's just like one or two. It started off maybe as that as you kind of like got up here, but now it's like apparent that there's a large number of things flowing down this river. As you kind of lower yourself down to it, you look at whatever this thing is, getting close enough to kind of make out what it is, but not close enough to like touch it. You see it's a humanoid figure kind of floating on the water. A corpse.
Is there any? It's totally dead. Would I be able to lower myself low enough to be able to kind of pull it up with me?
Yeah. It would be difficult, but I would say you are most certainly strong enough to do that.
Okay. And I would do that.
Okay.
And I would pull him onto the little ship.
Alright. Easily enough. You're able to do that.
Okay. And then I'd look at him, investigate him. Is there any kind of... You said metal, so I'm presuming it's armor.
Yeah,
Is there any
it's an
type of
armored
marks
figure.
on it?
this one, you're not really particularly familiar with this, this suit of armor. But you could imagine it's some sort of, like, some local militiaman or soldier. It's not like it's a uniform standard, it's just like it's like a jacket, like a gambeson and a kettle hat, which is like a helmet. His body is, at this point,
Is there...
very well, like, decayed and broken down. It's bloated and...
Is there any kind of markers or anything on him, like giving him directions or instructions so we know where he came from, or not really?
It doesn't look like he was, like, a properly outfitted kind of, like, soldier. It looks like he was some sort of, like, enlisted militiaman, someone who was, like, volunteering. He does look like he was, like, killed, like, in battle. Some sort of, like, battle. Across his chest there is a large gash. Either from a sword or an axe, something of that sort.
Okay.
As you're, like...
Trying to think if there's anything else I should investigate on it. Go ahead.
As you're
That's it.
investigating, you look at him, and look back out to the water, and you see more of these corpses flowing down the river.
Then there's no way for me to see where they're coming from, I guess. So is it just like just
upriver.
on the dark water? I just see
Yeah.
these things.
Yeah, they're coming from upriver, but you're not sure from where. And it's not an insignificant amount. It's a large amount of people. Like an army or some sort of battle occurred. And a lot of dead people on the river.
Yeah,
As you're kind of like looking at this one, another one kind of like bumps into the ship. Around in the same spot. And then another one. And another one after that.
so there's surrounded by...
Kind of in the same spot. They're kind of like hitting the ship and just stopping there because they can't move any further. If I were to push them under the ship, would it allow them to pass? Or... The ship is like enough underwater where it would be incredibly difficult to do that.
Gotcha, okay. Would, Yep, alright. I would leave my, leave the guy on this ship and jump back to our ship.
Okay.
And then, do a perimeter walk on the outside to see if there's anything else hitting the ship that could damage it.
It doesn't seem like, just as a general thing, it doesn't really seem like there's anything currently bumping into the ship that's would cause any real sort of damage.
Okay. Then would continue to walk and patrol on the cover.
I'm having trouble understanding you.
Sorry, I said at this point, I'm sorry, I would just continue to monitor, patrol the ship just to see if there's anything else. Make sure there's no one live trying to climb onto the ship.
It doesn't
Alive
seem,
trying to climb.
for the rest of your watch at this point, it doesn't really seem like there's much in in the ways of anything trying to climb on the ship. It's just more of these bodies. You notice for sure. As they kind of build up alongside the hull of the ship. Not an insignificant amount. Yeah. As they kind of float downriver, they kind of like get stuck on the ship as they're like they bump into it or they like just stop there.
Are there any oars or poles or something that you cast from the ship long enough to reach the water?
Yeah, I mean, there would be
'Cause
oars
I
and such on the ship. I mean, it doesn't really, they're not going to really make a difference. It's just going to be like, there's a large amount of them, so like, you'll be sitting there looking at it. It's not going to make a huge difference.
Gotcha. All right, well, if that's it, then I would start to run back and then head back to the cabin where everybody is.
Okay.
It seems like
Alright, you head back down, and just as you're about to wake up Patty, I think that's where we'll end session. I think that's a good place to end session, because his watch.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already 9 o'clock, and I know we've been playing late the last few times, but I'd like to end at 9 today, if you guys don't mind.
yep, that's
All
cool.
right.
And we'll kind of down people too.
Yeah, that's why I'm also like, it's what's happening next is important. I tried to make it a little longer on purpose, but yeah,
Yeah.
because I want everybody to be here
Good
for
stuff.
the next few parts. You're on your pirate arc.
I made a stupid deal.
There you go.
Yeah.